So Mario Strikers Battle League. It's a game that got a lot of hate when it came out. People were mad that you couldn't play online with, you know, each person having their own character against another person with their own, you know, the team with their own characters having like 8-on-8 or whatever it would be. Well, 4-on-4, 8 total players separate. I really don't give a shit about online gaming, so I just want to talk about my experience with Mario Strikers Battle League. Came out in 2022, developed by Next Level Games, and then published by Nintendo. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, please leave a comment. Thank you. But anyways, I love this game, and it is my go-to football soccer game. I sunk probably 80 hours into this game. I know there's not really a story mode at all. I know it's just you turn it on and then you play, do tournaments, and do, you know, one individual matches against opponents. But it satisfies a sports game Mario niche that I have, like a desire that I have to play every once in a while, and I really appreciate the characters and the roster that they've made, and the fact that you can customize them to however you kind of want them. So there is armor in the game, and as you get more coins for winning tournaments and matches, you can invest those coins into buying pieces of armor that raise or lower certain stats on each character in the game. And I found it really enjoyable to craft a team that I really was interested in having, and then realizing that I made a mistake with some of them, and then trying to make them better and even them out and make them more like defense based as opposed to just speed. But the game has a lot of depth in that aspect of it, the customization aspect of it, and then choosing your characters and putting who you want on each team. Because sometimes like some of the characters that you have to choose from don't go in good spots on the field, where it's like if they're really slow and not like, if they shouldn't be in like the defensive position, it'll end up costing you points in the long run. So it's really a strategy of where you want some of these characters, and if you can change, like specifically I made like Bowser fast and really good at shooting, and so like he ended up being, or I forget exactly how I made him, but I made him like really good at defense. So he was like that midpoint between. So like anytime he would be catching the stuff and then shooting it back to prevent them from doing breakaways and things like that. And it was just, there's a lot of nuance and depth to your roster and how you customize all of your characters and how they fit in with each other. And I really enjoyed doing that, and that created you know, a gameplay loop for me that was enjoyable, and I got kind of lost into it in it for a while. The pick up and play nature is amazing because I can just kind of hop on and then play like 2 or 3 matches, do a little tournament, and it takes 20 minutes, and then that's it. And you get, you know, well, however many coins you get. I don't think it's very many. That was one complaint that I had when it came out, was like that it felt like I had to grind a really long time to get any coins, but the AI is pretty difficult in this game. I guess it does kind of remind me of a Mario Kart game, where it's like pure mayhem, and the stuff just kind of pops in and then it blows you up, and then you can lose the ability to score on that thing, and then they just have awesome shots that they take. And so it gets kind of frustrating, but like if you're just playing it as a pickup, like arcade style game, it really is enjoyable. I like it, and I don't want it to go down in history as like the worst sports game. It's stupid that they didn't release all the content at once. It's stupid that you couldn't do that stuff online. It's stupid that there's no story mode really at all. But the gameplay and the foundation is good. If you just want to play by yourself, or you want to play with somebody else and they can be on your team and you guys can split the characters, or they can be on the other team and you can fight against them, like, it's perfect for that. For that little couch co-op experience, or that individual experience where you just want to kind of grind for a little bit and play a Mario sports game with, you know, HD graphics. Like, it's cool and it does the job, and there is a lot of nuance and depth to understanding the movement on the pitch, like understanding where your location should be and how you should be moving, and how you can utilize the stick to kind of like school somebody and juke somebody and then set up a shot and then hit it. And like, there are specific points where you want to take shots close and a little bit dialed in, and then it's just always like this gamble, like, can I get it off? And it really is an addictive gameplay loop for me personally. I enjoy the game and I'm really grateful that it came out. The audio, it's good. I liked the soundtracks. One thing I will say is the stages are basically, I don't even notice the difference. Like, I have to really kind of pay attention. Another thing that people were complaining about when the game came out was the graphical. I think that it was a bit jarring, because some of the video footage when they would be showing like Donkey Kong dancing or like the characters celebrating were in 30 frames, but then the game I think was in 60. And so you could notice, but I'm pretty sure they patched that out. I think everything's 60. It's either all 60 or it's all 30, but like, I don't notice the difference anymore when I play it, like between the cutscenes being like a little bit choppier than the regular gameplay. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with, I think it's 60-60, like total, because I don't notice that jarringness anymore when I'm playing, and I feel like they probably went through and just did that without even saying that they were going to do it or that it was getting done. But I don't notice that stuff like I do, and like I do in other games, and like I did in the past, which is really, I never thought I would be like an FPS snob, because I just want to play games, and I played like really, really older games, and I started on CRTs, and I always had like just the basic televisions and the basic monitors. Like this monitor that's down here right now, this is a 1080p HD Asus from like 2013, and it, you know, it has just basic stuff on it. But playing video games and then going to the OLED TV upstairs, or the OLED monitor that I have upstairs, it's just noticeable now when things go from frames to other frames. Like, it's fine if it starts at 30 and it's all 30, but when it starts dropping to the teens, or it's at 60 and then it goes to like 40, or it goes to 30, like I can tell the difference. And like between like performance mode and like the gameplay mode, like I can definitely tell where, or the visual mode versus the performance mode. Like I always go with performance because I can notice that stuff, and I've gotten more of an eye for it. And so I'm saying, like, now when I play and I fire up Mario Strikers Battle League, I don't notice the jarring things anymore. And I'm not going to sit here and count frames and get really deep into it like that, but I just know that it feels more smooth than it did when it came out. But yeah, give this game a shot. I guess it never goes on sale, so it's like, you know, you gotta pay $60 for a game that doesn't have a story mode. It's like, would you rather buy Odyssey, Mario Odyssey, which is still, or Breath of the Wild? Like, yeah, those games are better, definitely. Even Metroid Dread, definitely, for bang for your buck. Even Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Like, if we're talking, like, yeah, but like, if you want to play a little sports game, have some people over and you like football and then you like the Mario stuff, it's worth it to me. I bought it physically and I bought it digitally just because I wanted to be able to kind of pop it without having to swap the discs, and I kind of store my video games like away so they're not, I don't know, I have an issue with like clutter and just kind of being feeling like stressed out when there's a lot of stuff everywhere. But anyways, Mario Strikers Battle League, my favorite football game, soccer game. I don't really play anything else, FIFA or whatever the hell it's called these days. Yeah, trash, I don't care. Thanks for tuning in.